We welcome you into our Citrus TV studio. A pretty packed weekend of tennis, eh?
Yeah, pretty packed weekend. Traveled down to North Carolina for the second time this season at Wake Forest and NC State.
Well, it went pretty nice in the other one, and then we saw what happened against the Wolfpack. But what momentum did Syracuse still pick up from this weekend against Wake and NC State with a 1-1 result?
Yeah, I'll start with the Wake Forest win. They came out with the win, but they lost the doubles point at the start. They came out, won 4 of 6 singles matches. It's the first time where they've lost doubles, and then completely stormed in singles to take that win. But I think Syracuse, why this win is so important, is because they showed they can compete against ranked teams. Now, that NC State match didn't go as planned, but you would think that they would carry that momentum into NC State. Well, that is not what happened. All that momentum comes crashing down. Syracuse blown out in doubles, singles, all 6 matches Syracuse dropped. And John, third time the Orange have been shut out in ACC play this year. What's going wrong? It's simple. These teams are just hitting the ball too hard for the Orange, and they have no response to it.
Yeah, that's not necessarily ideal when the other team is just more powerful than you are on the tennis court, but still there's a couple games left in the season, a couple matches where 4 of them left. What are your predictions for the end of this season?
Yeah, we'll start with Miami. Now, this Miami team is really, really tough. I'm going to say Syracuse is going to lose this one. Hurricanes are 6-2 in ACC play. The Orange have also yet to win a match when it goes to the U. That's going to be a loss. But luckily for Syracuse, 2 days later, they get an FSU team. This has to be a win. FSU is just one of 2 teams in the ACC who have yet to win a conference match this year. You got to win that one. You get a week off and you come back to face Georgia Tech. Now, this one, I think it's a bit of a toss-up. I think Syracuse wins it. Last year against Georgia Tech, lost 4-2, but they lost the doubles point. If you win that doubles point, completely different match. So I think if and when Syracuse takes this doubles point, they take down Georgia Tech. And then you end the regular season with Clemson, kind of the same boat as Miami. They're a top 25 team, a lot different than last season. Syracuse is not going to win this one. End off 2-2 in ACC.
So Evan thinks that it's going to be all about the U. They'll chop down Florida State. They'll beat down on the Bees, and the Tigers will take down the Orange when it comes to Clemson. So with all of this in mind, a 2-2 finish to the regular season, what seed do you foresee Syracuse being in the ACC tournament, and who are some prospective opponents?
Yeah, I think that Wake Forest match, I talked about it being momentum, but that match also essentially gave Syracuse a first-round bye in the ACC tournament. That's where they were last year. If we look at the ACC standings, you're not even going to find Syracuse on this first page. It's been a really rough year for the Orange, but if you go to the second page, Syracuse is 13th right now. I think that they will win 2 of those 4, like I just said, and then they're going to jump Wake Forest. I think they'll be 12th, and then face 13th seeded Wake Forest in the second round. They should win that match, should they upset Wake Forest there. Then you go to the third round if they beat Wake Forest, and this is where things get a little tough. They're going to face the 5 seed. It's looking right now like it's going to be either Miami or Clemson. Syracuse plays both of these teams in the next 2 weeks, so honestly, it's really important how these next 2 weeks go to end the regular season for Syracuse. It could be the telltale of what might happen in the ACC tournament. But John, Syracuse went to round 3 last year. It's tennis in April, ACC tournament. Anything can happen, really.
We sleep in May, Evan Zaretsky says. Well, Evan, thank you as always for coming on to the show. Some great analysis out of our tennis beat reporter, Evan Zaretsky, to see where they end up in ACC tournament play. Follow him over on X. All right, we're nearing the end